What is up, ladies and gents? In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Alchemy Pay. We're going to be talking about what's been happening with the price recently, recent news here on Alchemy Pay, and we're going to be discussing a price prediction for the shorter term, where we think Alchemy Pay is going over the next few days, as well as my 2025 target. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. If you are a new viewer, then welcome to the channel. If you like this sort of content, hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you are a returning viewer, then welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you all here. On top of that as well, if you're looking for a great place to buy and trade Alchemy Pay, look no further than the MEX exchange. This is the exchange that I trade on because it has some of the lowest fees. It doesn't require KYC to get started, and for a limited time, they're giving every new user who signs up in the link in the description down below $20. So if you want to make use of that offer, click in the link in the description down below. Fill out your details. It takes less than a minute to do so. Deposit some fiat or crypto into your account and they'll give you that $20. And on top of normal trading for Alchemy Pay, they even have futures here where you can long or short Alchemy Pay with up to 50 times leverage. So again, if that's something you want to do, link in the description down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Let's get straight into this video. So of course, Alchemy Pay has been in the spotlight right now because we've seen this nice pump, which as of the past few days stands at roughly 55% in the upwards direction. Of course, we've seen this pump in anticipation of this crypto event here in Hong Kong. It's quite a big event. Alchemy Pay have a stall there. And the fact that Alchemy Pay could land with a few partnerships after this event, or something bullish could happen during this crypto event, has probably led the prices to rise in anticipation of this. Of course, just be wary. This could be a sell the news event. I'm hoping it's not for all the holders out there, but this is just one thing I am considering, of course. So of course, do be aware of that. And on top of this as well, we might have also seen this recent pump in price based off the tweets from a large influencer. Some of you guys commented it down below in my previous Alchemy Pay video stating that this person had been the cause of this pump. So I went out to check out his Twitter, check the tweets where he was talking about Alchemy Pay, and to my shock, I did actually see the tweets where he was buying Alchemy Pay all the way down here. And soon after tweeting about it, the prices did do this pretty big pump. So pretty impressive how someone has that pull here in crypto. Of course, we're just here to do analysis on the price, whatever the cause was for this pump. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing here on the chart is the most important thing. And what I am seeing here on the chart is actually pretty bullish, because right now, after that pump that we've had here on Alchemy Pay, we've got this beautiful consolidation, almost a textbook consolidation happening here on Alchemy Pay. As you guys can see, we have this sort of structure getting printed here on the 1 hour chart on Alchemy Pay. Of course, we've come up pretty sharp just over the past day here on the price. Of course, Alchemy Pay is taking its time to shake out the sellers in this region here. Of course, anyone who bought a few days before, basically throughout the whole of February up until this point, is now in profits. So, there's going to be some people, as you can imagine, waking up, checking their portfolios, and probably clicking that sell button quite quickly. So that's why we're seeing the prices stall, in my opinion. Of course, this is a chance for stronger hands, diamond hands, to get in at this price, and that's why we're seeing this battle between sellers and buyers at the moment. Of course, if there was no buyers coming into Alchemy Pay, we would see this drop pretty fast. So the fact that we are seeing some sort of consolidation here is very, very good at the moment. Of course, this is like an equilibrium. This will sort itself out in the coming hours and days, along with this chart pattern that we are seeing here. So of course, this chart pattern is generally bullish. It's a pennant type pattern. As you can see, we've got this strong resistance here on Alchemy Pay, tested on at least 3 different occasions there. If you count individual candles, then maybe even up to 6 times. Looking at the support down here, we've got 1 test, 2 tests, and 3 and 4, just like that. So both the support and the resistance here, these 2 gray lines, have been tested a lot of times in this small consolidation period. Of course, what we'd expect to see from this is maybe something like this, where over the next few days, the prices consolidate like this, and eventually we expect to see a breakout to the upside from this resistance. We want to see that met with a lot of momentum and a lot of volume carrying the prices higher here on Alchemy Pay. And if we see this, the price target from this pennant is this distance here. We measure the length of the parabolic move going into that pennant. We drag this to where we see a potential breakout here on Alchemy Pay. And that, guys, should bring the price target on Alchemy Pay to roughly 5 cents here. Now, of course, that's dependent on where we break out. As you guys can see, if we break out sooner, the price target's raised slightly. If we break out later, the price target's lower a little bit, but nonetheless, that is a 35% trade. Of course, what we'd expect to see if we do break out as well is that price target met pretty quickly. So of course, it was quite parabolic going into this pennant structure. So if we drag this to where we see the breakout, this is the kind of duration we would expect to see that price target met. At the very latest, this should last a day and no more. So a very, very quick pump if this is to occur, and a very nice trade if we see that breakout to the upside. Of course, this should happen in not too much longer in the future. As you guys can see, if we continue dragging these lines across, we've got until the 22nd of February before we see this pennant pattern play out. Of course, if it doesn't play out, then what we might see instead is something like this, particularly if it's a more sell the news event. However, these patterns should only be bullish. So if we do start to see the prices fall, then we will have to reevaluate what we're seeing here on the charts. Of course, if we get to that 5 cents level here on Alchemy Pay, we've also got this extremely long-term pattern that we can look forward to. Of course, if we go on the 1 week chart, you guys can see quite a clear pattern here of consolidation. If we draw the support here on Alchemy Pay, you see that the support has been respected on multiple different occasions here. We've got another resistance where the price has come up to this line on several different occasions. As you can see, it's almost a nice set of 3 there, where the price has come up throughout this multi-year consolidation period. If we get a scenario where Alchemy Pay gets up to that 5 cents price target as a result of that short-term pennant, and we even keep on going up until this resistance here, and after testing it a few times, we start to see some sort of breakout, then this could be extremely bullish. And the reason for that is because we can treat this as some sort of triangle pattern. Once again, a breakout to the upside could spell this as the potential price target here for Alchemy Pay, sitting at 41 cents. So incredible stuff if we do see a breakout to the upside. On top of everything as well, what I also generally tend to look at here on Alchemy Pay is these Fibonacci levels, because Alchemy Pay really loves these fib levels. As you guys can see, they've been used as strong areas of support and resistance for this pump on the price here. As you guys can see, as the prices went up to this 1 fib here and came back down, there was multiple places which provided a support here for Alchemy Pay. Around here to the 0.236, the price came down to this level, used it as a support, and now it's pumped to 0.618. As you can see at the moment, the consolidation's occurring exactly between 0.618 and 0.5. So of course, if we see a breakout from this pennant pattern, then we should see those prices get to that 5 cents region, passing that 0.786 fib. If we can keep on going, we would expect to get to the 5.8 to 6 cents region as the next target here on Alchemy Pay. If we can get past that 6 cents region, let's just go on a slightly longer time frame. You guys can see that the next fibs up here are the 1.272 fib at 7.9 cents. 1.414 fib sits at 9.2 cents, and an important fib here, 1.618 fib, sits at 11 cents here on Alchemy Pay. So this is quite an important level in my opinion. If prices continue to rise well above the previous high there at 5.5 cents, this could be a next formidable target here on Alchemy Pay. Going past that point, however, the 2.618 fib sits at 34 cents, just short of our target from our longer term pattern there. Very, very finely, if Alchemy Pay can keep on pumping, $1 could be on the table here. Of course, this is a very ambitious target. Let's see these smaller price targets knocked out first, starting with that 5 cents target, stemming from the fact that we could be seeing this consolidation period here. And if we can get to that level, then of course I'll be making more videos here on Alchemy Pay. where I will discuss what the next steps are. For now though, that's all I'm going to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do let me know down in the comments if you are holding Alchemy Pay. And of course, if you'd like to see any other cryptos covered on this channel, do let me know them down in the comments as well. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in my next video.